This is the second time I tried to record this segment. The first time OBS crashed, which is some indication that it's going to happen to me again. And I have no idea when it's going to happen, and that's going to be awkward. But anyway, still good. What I was doing when OBS crashed is I was like reading the lyrics of Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin aloud. So if you're not familiar with Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, it's some classic rock song that was ridiculously popular in the 70s. And I've read about it being played at high school dances, and it was also very popular on the radio at the time. It's kind of this atmospheric, slow-building rock song, with lyrics that really don't make any sense, and are bizarre and suspicious. I don't know, like, what Jimmy Page and Robert Plant really were going for with them. I mean, obviously commentators are all along the internet try to, like, claim dogmatically that it's about this or that just because they have wishful thinking. But sometimes, like, these popular songs, they don't really have, like, an interpretation they're supposed to have. They're just put words of a certain type together to build a certain kind of atmosphere that makes you feel a certain way and make you think it's about certain things. Somewhat like a fortune teller will tell you something that you can interpret different ways so that you'll believe afterward that what they told you was true. If it's not clear to me what the meaning behind a song is, I would say there is no meaning, because I do not put words in the writer's mouth. If they're not communicating to me something clearly, they're not communicating something to me. It's like, otherwise I'm just making up junk. I don't do up to interpretation media. That just doesn't exist in my world. Anyway, the reason why it was of interest is because the opening room of the final chapter of this game, at least the version of it where you leave the fake Sao, Shin, alive and you kill off Kana, was a picture of a stairway, like a scene of a stairway going into the clouds, and apparently it's like a fake room and a projection or some sort of 4D environment type thing. But like when I see images like that, like the Jacob's Ladder image, it tends to make me wonder, well, that was a pun, not intended. Like where they're trying to reference, what they're trying to reference with that. It was kind of random and out of place. I'm gonna read off the lyrics to Stairway to Heaven, which again don't make a whole lot of sense, but they're kind of weird, and it's some sort of existential nonsense or Satan or something. But anyway, if you're curious what I think about what happens if you play it backwards, it sounds like nonsense if you play it backwards. So if the band denies it, they tried to put something like some sort of make it the lyrics such a way that if you play it backwards, it still sounds like words. They did a pretty bad job at it. So if I were to take my best guess, no, they did not intend to backmask it, if you're wondering. But let's see, like, if this seems to have any sort of relation to the events of the game. Hopefully OBS does not crash on me again as I do this. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows that the stores are all closed. With the word, she can get what she came for. I'm skipping the redundant lyrics. So, there's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, because you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call a tune, then the piper will lead us to reason. And a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. And it makes me wonder, if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen. Yes, there are 2 paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow, and did you know, your stairway lies in the whispering wind. And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul, there walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last. When all is one and one is all, that's what it is, to be a rock, and not to roll. Well, what I do know is this game seems to have 2 paths, and the protagonist is a lady. I don't know what her thinking that everything is gold has anything to do with this, or buying a stairway to heaven, and then changing her mind and deciding she doesn't need to do that, but instead she can listen to the piper instead. Whether that's some implication that Sarah is somehow evil, or whether or not I'm English teachering this up way too much. And this has nothing to do with this game whatsoever. Anyway, I'll go try to actually play this game again and see if it'll work out. Here we go. Try to get this guy unstuck from the ceiling somehow. Gin. He must be getting pulled by thin wires, meow. We should just have to untie him. Woof. Says magnets. First, let's observe and see what's going on here. There is no way to deal with this. There's nothing we can do. That's not an answer. Maybe we should step on the floor switch again. This is not the right answer. I guess we have to do Kaiji because none of these guys make any sense. If it's like before, there should be tools to solve the puzzle. But this time I don't see any anywhere. You know, the lockers won't open either, so what exactly... Please hurry! Hayasaka is struggling. My neck hurts. Someone help. Okay, that would indicate that Gin is the one who makes sense. If his neck hurts, maybe. I'll save you, Meow. Suit and specs. Gin stepped back into the room. Meow? Gin? Not good. This room's dangerous. It's magnetism. The backplate on the ceiling is pulling on their collars. No way. That's practically like they're being hanged. Well, he's a doll, so... Okay. Maybe we should stop on the floor switch again. Where was that switch? I'm looking around there, but there's nothing. And who knows what'll happen if I step too much further into the room. Suddenly there was a mechanical noise. Ow. Are you okay, Gin, too? That was short. Hello, can you hear me? My realtor? Sorry, that locker room trap was an execution, see? Was for an execution, see? I didn't intend to use it, but it looks like it malfunctioned. I hurried to stop it. Are those two okay? Jin's unconscious. So he's alive. Oh goody, we can still play plenty more. God, what an awful man. How's Gin? He hit his head on the ceiling pretty hard, but thanks to his hood, the wound's minor. But if he'd hung for much longer, he would have started to suffocate. He would have died. That was no malfunction, he just wants the dummies to... Huh? Hey, what do we do with them? Leave him somewhere? No, if an obstructor finds him, he'll... Hayasaki, you carry him. Me? Jin's your boss, right? Alright, I'll carry Gin and come with you. It's safer to be in a group, too. Understood. Ominous stare from the silent girl. Locker is open. Whoa, Sarah, look, the elevator's working. Gin, hey, what happened? Don't tell me Hayasaka. Relax, okay? Gin's just passed out. From being hanged. Nothing to worry about. Focus on the elevators for now. Right, he's gotten used to taking some bumps. Let's hurry up and go. Hold up there. Is it really okay to get on these things? Indeed, left and right elevators. It may be possible one is a trap. Huh, ride whichever one you like. Try your luck. Which should I ride? I should ride the Save Your Game elevator. I'll take the right one. Then I'll go in the other one. Just get in whichever, let's move. Doesn't let you save your game at critical moments. That's irritating. Still beside ourselves with fear, the elevator door closes on us. There are 2 paths. But there isn't time to change which one you're on this time, and slowly we began to move, unsure of what awaited as we moved forward. Looks like we arrived without incident. Hey, long time no see. Good, so you arrived safely too. If only something had happened, huh? Guys, might a realtor might be on this floor, be cautious. Right. Got some new evidence, there's papers on the ground. Wonder what's this? Is everyone well? I'm getting very bored, so I wrote you this letter. I'll give you a map, so please come meet me soon. Might a realtor. What a weird letter. By map, does he mean... Sure enough, it's a map of this floor. This is where we are now? You can now switch between floor maps. Okay. How many save slots do I have? Mini save slots. Wait. Okay. Ain't this a school? Attending school feels like it was such a long time ago now. There's a bag on the desk. This is my school bag. For real, should we look inside? Ranmaro opened the bag. What's this dog mascot thing? Ranmaro, could you let me have that? What? Is it important? Just do it. What is that exactly? Yeah, if anybody's a traitor, I guess it'd be Kaiji. If it ain't Sarah's, then is it maybe that Joe guy's? Why do you know that name? I heard a little from my realtor, Joe. Who in the world is that? Strangely, I don't feel the urge to find out. It feels like there's a lid on my brain. Someone used the machine on her. Someone used the machine on Sarah! Oh dear. Give me that, and don't say that name again. That's what, like, one of them... And Kaiji knows... Oh, dear. Kaiji used the machine on Sarah. Or convinced Southland to use the machine on Sarah. It's parallelizing, like, right? Like, either Rekko lives or Alice lives, right? Alice uses the machine, Rekko does not. Similarly, Sal lives, Kana lives, Sal lives, Sarah uses the machine. If Kana lives, she does not. That's what it's about. Alright, fine, don't give me that scary look. Is Kaiji angry? There's a green book. Sure sticks out. Great, I guess we have used that later. There's a piece of paper stuck to the blackboard. What's this? Consent form. I agree to this. This thing? What's the matter? This looks familiar. What is the... I seen something like this? And then Soflin's machine erased your memories of it? I signed my name? Kaiji? I see, all that time ago. Was it for this? Well, everybody but me is either remembering the past, their memories with Mida Realtor? In that case, why am I not... I feel just a step away from remembering something. But the important parts are all hazy. This is not an original type of plot. Maybe we'll find out if we proceed. Might just be once we learn, though. Can't click on the monitor. No cameras, though. Can't slap the chairs. Okay. The printer. Oh, that thing with planned up that where they intentionally make it break after so many years. It costs just as much to fix it as it is to replace it. Well, I'm guessing Hayasaki's the one finding it familiar this time. It's your office, Hayasaki. Remember this tape? A yellow book. On the back it says, please return on time. Just like the book in that, like, love hotel room. Only this computer is turned on. This desktop. Maybe there's some sort of information. I looked at the screen and saw an image being displayed. Isn't this a picture of me? That's... Also, this concept for the last exploration area is not original as well. What is this? Height, weight, everything from blood composition to allergies? It's like a physical exam or something. Can we stop looking at that for now? Hayasaki, he knows about this. Hayasaki, please tell me, what is this? Well, it's, I'm actually the lab guy who your doctor sends the samples to. I'll confess. The company I work for deals in medical machinery and information, and because of that job, I got to know a man from Asunaro. On the surface, Asunaro is an upstanding company that does clean research. But I learned that it has another face. Well, it has their hands on a lot of things, like orphanages as well. Another face? They're connected to shady businesses and produce illegal medicines. Things of that nature. I've even heard rumor that among those were drugs and euthanizing medicines. I also heard about inhumane research that wasn't to be spoken of. And there's been some weird drugs in this game. Thinking about it now, that was probably research into reproducing humans. And so you just gave them my information. Not just yours. I was told to get information on everyone. Don't tell me that covers us too. I didn't know. I had no idea that they'd do to me what they'd do to me if I resisted. Their power is too immense. It's hardly even exaggeration to say they control the dark side of society. Would be really lame if this organization was the answer. Shut up, what'd you use this data for? Depending on your answer, I may just have to kick your butt right here. Eek. Stop. And what are you doing, meow? Again? Why am I being carried around? Woof, meow, let me down. Suit and specs. Sorry. I'm saying his name like it's a command. Good for you, Suit and Specs. You stopped the ceiling trap, meow. We were able to stop it thanks to you, Gin. I knew it, meow. You should be grateful. Woof! Thanks, Gin. Took the wind out of my sails. I've been saved, I'm the leader, Meow. It's only natural. Woof. You're all big man, Gin. Come here and show me that wound. Come to think of it, my head kinda hurts, Meow. Do something, Muscle Gorilla. Ew, I was nearly scraped by my allies there. Scrapped. All thanks to Gin, he seems fond of you. Is he really, even though he calls me Suit and Specs? Yeah, maybe because of that, in fact. When we first got here, there was someone else in a suit and glasses. That was Professor Mishima. It wasn't for long, but Gin and him acted together. But he died? Yep, killed with his collar. Still not sure where his head is even now. Oh dear. Think of it, but for some reason Kaiji doesn't wonder about where his body is. I don't know where that is either. Suspicious, no. Think of it from Gin's perspective. It was the first time he'd seen a person he had conversations with die before his eyes. Couldn't have been saved. Maybe he had regrets like that. Is Gin associating me with him? And that's why he tried to protect me? Maybe so. What an idiot. He nearly died over that for the sake of someone he barely even knows. Then I'm not even human anymore. Doesn't seem that part matters to Gin. Also, wouldn't that make you human? Let's go. You don't want to get separated. I mean, someone would die for you. You think someone would die for a robot? If you're hoping for some hacking, it's futile. I'm not saying that just to be mean. It's well protected. No, it's plot conveniently impossible. Whiteboard. No clues here. So we have the environment for Hayasaki, or however you pronounce it. The environment, the schoolroom for Sarah. This is going to be associated with another character, correct? Okay. So many books. This a library? Pretty complex for a library. It's like a maze. If you don't want to get lost, just use the map. Simply don't go in any improper directions. There's an unnatural gap in the yellow books. There's an unnatural gap in the red books. Unnatural gap in the blue books. And an unnatural gap in the green books. Yeah, I presume you just get the green book, the yellow book, the red book, and the blue book, and you stick them into their respective slots, right? You just find all the books. This is Kaiji's location. It's a police box. Kind of makes my heart pound to visit here. The inside of the police box is pitch black. Not even a single desk. It's completely empty. Parked police car. Out there in the fuel. The door's open though. Is there a license on this seat? What? Kaiji? Yeah, sure enough. This must be the place of memories for your friendly policeman. Huh? If we need memories, guess I gotta tell you now. You remember the story I told you about why I want to be a policeman? Ow. Yo, kiddo, hurt yourself again? It's that patrolling geezer. I usually prefer Mr. Policeman. Okay, I'm not a geezer. Leave me alone, I just tripped. You're a fibber. You got in a fight, right? I saw it happen. Berg. Drop by the police box so you got tasty coffee. You offered the kid coffee? So, that's why you started punching? I mean, those guys are making fun of me. Fists of justice, I'm fond of it, but that's not really very nice. Why not? I was in the right, wasn't I? Exactly, the more right you are, the less reason to stop you from throwing hands, right? But cops use force to stop criminals, right? At times, sure, but... Well now, kiddo, could it be you want to be a policeman? So what if I do? Well, huh, did you see your friendly policeman and want to become one too? Gah. That a problem? Huh? Kiddo? No, Kaiji. I've got something nice for you. Huh? It's Mr. Policeman's good luck charm. That thing you're always carrying, ain't it important? Yep. It'd be trouble if I lost it. Then I don't want it, and like, isn't this thing meant as a wish for safe childbirth? Yep, because Mr. Policeman's gonna be a dad soon. Is this guy Sarah's dad, but it's hard to recognize because his hair is different? Humph. Okay, let's do this. Kaiji, when you've become a policeman, come bring this back to me. What? Well, duty calls. Come visit sometime, Kaiji, and don't leave your coffee next time. Hey, I can't make any promises. I've got my hopes up for you. So, yeah. Never thought the day would come I'd tell you that to somebody. Kaiji? That's the first time you've willingly chosen to tell us about yourself. Guess it is. Maybe I wanted you to know about it, Sarah. And here I was sure this was the place I got ripped off whenever I got up to violence. What an awful memory in comparison. Huh. That slot is suspicious. Can't do anything with it yet, though. Eek, not again. There are the same room below us as well. Careful, everybody. Seems a bit cleaner than the one downstairs. Yeah, it almost feels like an unused room. A small speaker's installed here. It can be removed. Wait, isn't that a voice recorder? I've seen that somewhere. Would have got a voice recorded on it then? There's a switch on the back. I'll press it. Press the switch on the speaker. This is the first class trial. You have 5 minutes. If you cannot escape in time, you lose your life. You are not alone. Your fate is tied to someone you cannot see. And the floor below, and that person died. Okay. However, if you refuse this connection, you are willing to betray them, you can leave safely. Follow the voice in your heart. What's the whole thing? That's the whole thing. As I suspected, this room was used for a first trial. Sarah? What is it? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I can't just run away. I need to someone else. No, my head hurts. Don't force it, Sarah. Kaiji? It's no good leaving it this hazy. Hey dummies, have any of you guys heard of this recording before? Nope, not at all. We only saw the moment of our deaths, see? Yeah, the start of our trial was cut from the video. Can't remember anything just before we died. Oh, I see. Something up, Alice? This was his first class trial? No, it's nothing. Likely just my imagination. Is this also a hint related to our memories? They might need to have a discussion of our first trials again. Obtain voice recorder. Something's lying here. A transceiver. Obtain a transceiver. If we had the other one, we could probably use it to keep contact. This is mine. Do you copy? Maybe a little bit like that? Yes, this is Miter Realtor. Thought of a way to kill me? Wow. See you later. That made my heart stop. Looks like the other transceiver is with Miter Realtor then. Okay, can we actually pick up the books? Huh, looking at the map, we've been everywhere on this floor. Hey, where are you, Miter Realtor? Strange, we should have been everywhere. Is there somewhere we didn't go? Is there somewhere we haven't been yet? Like a secret room, say. Come to think of it, I feel like this floor 5 map is strange compared to floor 4. It's this spot here, the middle. Here it is. It has the exact same layout as floor 4, but there is no center room on floor 5. Maybe it's just not drawn on here. A good theory, that seems like just a thing these puzzle-loving people would do. If it's the same, that's kind of meta. If it's the same layout as floor 4, there's only one room that it connects to the center. The library. I guess we have to go to the library and then we have discussion. If there is a center room accessible from this maze-like library, it'd be this way. There really was a secret room. Miter Realtor ain't here. This is not an original concept either. I've seen this kind of thing before. Text is displayed on the monitor. Blue is human, red is doll, yellow is vacant. Coffin control system. Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant. What is this? I mess with switches and knobs. Or touch them at random. No good, seems like nothing will happen unless they're used properly. Hey Sarah, what if you activated a trap doing that? I suppose that would be it. That was a close one. Collar. There's a collar on the desk. Take. Obtained a collar. What is this? Is it a trap? Won't it explode? Stop freaking out, we're taking it. If we can analyze it, we might even find out how to remove these things. And what if that makes them explode? Boom! Stop messing around, stupid. This ain't no time for horseplay. Well, it's dangerous, so let your friendly policeman take it, alright? The monitor turned red. What? Ah, you called? Huh? Oh, good day, huh? Why am I there? Don't startle me, are you an AI? I'm Shin Tsukimi, nice to meet you. Shin Tsukimi, Sal's real name. Do you need something? It's embarrassing with you all staring at me. How sickening, seriously? Hey, what's the deal with you? Got more hints about the death game? Death game? What's that? That sounds dangerous. Doesn't seem to know a thing. This is probably a initialized AI, right? What do you mean? The AIs are brought closer to the real people by updating their knowledge and personalities. In other words, the Sal we're looking at is Sal from before the death game, who knew nothing. Or else Shin Tsukimi before he even took on an alias. What have you guys been talking about? It's no use, we'll get nowhere like this. Even so, I want as much as we can get. Is there anything? Miter Realtor, that is the real Sao Hiyori. Please tell us about him. Are you all acquaintances with Hiyori? Something like that. He's really giving us a hard time right now. He's a scary friend of mine. Friend? I think it was in high school. I met him at school and we started talking. But whenever I looked in his eyes, I felt really restless. I was so scared I started sweating. I got anxious. He really seemed to enjoy seeing me like that. I only found this out later, but he wasn't even a student at my school. Who he really is, I really truly know nothing. I thought I learned a lot of things at his house. You had a long acquaintance, huh? Yeah, buddy. One day he died. What are you doing? Hey, feeling the bloodlust? Miter Realtor? That's mine, don't you know? Now stop getting friendly with them, would you? Sorry, I'll turn off right away. Now then, say, could you return that collar to me? Huh? Would it be a problem if you lost it? I mean, that's the collar I was wearing. It would be lonely if I was the only one safe. There's no reason to give it back. The fact he could remove it might mean we could do the same if we inspect this. Sheesh, that's a collar for the dead. It's made completely different from your collars. Oh well, I guess I'll use a spare. You put it on yourself? Are you out of your mind, man? And talk about cocky, aren't you scared to enter the enemy's camp? I'm scared. That's why I've got a gun. It has 4 bullets. Say again? Okay. Sal's gun has 4 bullets. Yes, Sal's collar is yellow. I'll take a look at that later. Don't worry, if you win, you can cheerfully advance to the next floor. But I'll try my best to make it 1 shot, 1 kill. I want to take at least 4 people with me. Now, shall we? Are you really doing this? Is there no other way? Are you really going to be satisfied with simple violence, mighty realtor? It seems that unsettled him. Let's establish some rules of this fight. This is your holy death game, right? Ha. Ha 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 ha. You truly are the greatest, Miss Sarah. You know all the tricks to these games. Right then. It's because being broadcasted to the world, and so therefore it has to whatever. In that case, why don't we play tag? Mighty Realtor took something from his pocket and pressed a button. Huh? The person with the red light is it. A thing like this again? After exactly 1 hour, the person who's it loses. Nice and simple, isn't it? If you don't want to lose, just tag someone. Wait. Still questions? Say it clearly. Will tagging someone really transfer who's it? It won't just multiply? Haha. Why don't you try it out? Wait. Can't let him get away, Sarah. I have to give chase. Where'd you go, Meow? Seaweed head? Listen for his footsteps, then we'll know where he ran to. What is this noise? It's too loud to make anything out. I wonder what that is. Saw my realtor somewhere? No, look over there. Something's coming close. Obstructors again. How lame. A book's attacking us? Oh jeez, is this noisy room too? What in the world? It's a library. It's okay. It's just a book. Let's calmly deal with it and chase Mighty Realtor. For now, we need to focus on the obstructor in front of us. The book is floating in midair. Save game. Stare at Sarah's epic artwork. Okay. I'll knock over a bookcase and have it crash right onto them. Who's afraid of a book? I'll beat him down with my fists. I'll sniff out my suspicious smells. I can think with this I can't think with this noise. Very well, I'll locate the source with my sharp senses. Smells. I caught a whiff of gunpowder. Woof. Gunpowder? Found it, meow. Big Sarah, this was it. Woof. Obtained handheld fireworks. Won't it be chaos if we use this here? The book is making rustling sounds. The book began to circle through the air. Another book started floating. Hey, they're multiplying. I see, now this is a pickle. Should we light the fireworks? Would it be dangerous to play with fire here? The room caught fire. No way. Why is the fire spreading so much? We can't even fight like this. Flames spread through the entire room. Oh, this isn't right. I don't want this. There's nowhere to run. We're gonna... No! Well. So you do again first, right? They gave us an item. Okay, figure out what the noise is. Oh, this is something that Rekko would do. I get it. There. Alice took a smartphone from a gap below a bookshelf. Obtained a noisy smartphone. How many times do you think I've searched for my lost smartphone via notification sounds? I am beyond compare. Yet it can't be used. Is this a prank? The books are noisily clacking their teeth. The books began to circle through the air. Yet another book started floating. Don't tell me all the books in this room could become enemies. No way, right? My ears hurt. Gotta figure out what's making that noise. Give it to me. I'll pound any noise-making garbage into dust. If you've got anything making noise, I'll crush it for you. Here it is. So I took an alarm clock from the back of a bookshelf. Obtained an alarm clock. It's noisy, so I'll give it to you, Miss Sarah. The books are flying around us as if to show off. The books all went to attack Hayasaka. Why is it always me? Hayasaka quickly hid in a bookshelf to escape danger. If they're going to attack us, I'll catch them and put them back on the shelves. Nope. That'll be its own can of worms. The books will with 5 books. I'll knock him down by tossing books their way. Cancel. The alarm clock broke and stopped making noise. I feel a little refreshed now. The books are slowly floating around as if to survey the surroundings. The books began to circle through the air. Yet another book started floating. Doesn't feel like we can win this with sheer force. This is a library. Maybe we should respect good manners. Everyone stop. Just let's be quiet. Go with this. On Kaiji's signal, everyone stopped. And the books returned to their original shelves. To be quiet in the library, I suppose. Silence returned to the library. Are you okay, Suit and Specs? I'm alright. More importantly, where is Mighty Realtor? He got away. Gotta find him and tag him quick. Right, my collar. When I bring my hand near it, a red light shines on my skin. How many minutes passed there? Not good. If I don't hurry, it'll... Oh, my collar's tightening? Can't... What, Sarah Shidone? No, it's my imagination. I know, don't I? I've overcome this kind of thing again and again. Again, and I don't want to die. I've had enough. You could never get used to this. Why is it always me? Now I can't look uneasy. My allies are watching. It's because I even have allies. I'm providing everyone support, so why can't they just agree to trade it around? I'll do it. Amaro took my limp hand. What are you thinking, that your caller? I'm telling you, I'll take your place. What's gotten into you? Shut up, I can do what I want, right? Kinda got beaten to the punch there. Kaiji, we filled in the map. A policeman should be good at searching, right? Of course. Please, it's not like I want to be a sacrifice. Okie dokie, gotta apprehend the bad guy. They'll just trade. Okay, you just have two people that can just trade indefinitely. Show what kind of man you are, you gotta do it. Now we need everyone on this. Let's split up again and search. You can rely on me. I know the mind of an escaped convict. Well, if it's to defeat my realtor, I'll do it. So let's go. Woof! Everyone, thank you. Just gotta find all these books. Seems like this book was borrowed from the library. Obtained a yellow book. Ah, it's summarizing that physical exam stuff that was on the computer. There's some talks here. Should have picked up his scent when I had the chance. Whoa! It seems pretty open, so I can't imagine there are many places you could hide here. Not here, huh? He's not gonna be easy to find, huh? Come to think of it, Sarah, have you seen library books anywhere? Huh? Is that important? Just a little curious. I think I've seen them around. In the office, I believe. Way to go, so you remember. Kaiji, even when he's facing away, it feels like he's watching me. Maybe he's got eyes on the back of his head. So it's the office, in the discussion room, and in the classroom. So let's move to the classroom. Grab the book. What is something written on it, really? Don't look, it's a trap. For real? Got it, I'll put it back. Got you now, the trap was me saying that. Look, just read, alright? Hey there, it's me. For death game participants around the nation, troubled by obstructors, I bear good tidings. Believe it or not, I'll tell you the weakness of the strongest obstructor doll, Maple. It's the crevice in her neck, in her back. Remember this, and you'll soon be an obstructor master. One of the obstructor's weaknesses? In the back? That's lame. Annoyingly written, but this is good to know. True, though I hope we never have to meet this strongest obstructor. Well, you don't understand plots, do you, Sarah? Oh, welcome, so you came back. Sarah, only Paris can enter this room, right? Yeah, so my realtor wouldn't be here, right? Still, he could take advantage of that assumption. I guess that's true. Seems like a floor master can do whatever. Floor master? You mean Hiyori? Right, yeah. Could you tell us about him? Hiyori. Hiyori. She's acting kind of funny, huh? For now, let's search this room. A bright red book. On the back it says, please return on time. Wouldn't this be a book from the library? Seems like it. Obtained a red book. A fluffy bed. Sure feels like a girl's room. I mean, it's a lot different from my room. Okay. Comfortable sofa. The whole room has this nice smell. Okay. What a shame. Are you going already? Our bad. We're in a hurry. It's okay. You two look busy. It must be hard. Hey, have you become friends? Well, it's just normal between us. It seems a little off to say, for now, we're just normal. I'm sure you can become friendly or come again. Green book from the classroom. Use the book here. Insert into gap. This room must be an important place for managing all of floors 4 and 5. We can't let Miter Realtor take it, I'll stay behind. If I see Miter Realtor on these security cameras, I'll let you know over the PA system. I have to find the blue book somehow. We'll definitely find him, sir. I'll do my best. For one Morrow's sake, too. Thought he might have been right under our noses and gone back to his coffin, but guess not. Okay. No blue book here. Strange. The knife we used for the puzzle here isn't anywhere to be found. Does someone have it? Kurumada is sticking his head into a hole. There's something in the back of here, but I can't reach it. There's something there? It's a blue book. It says something about returning it on time. If you want your hands on it, bring over that pro wrestler old timer. Oh, sorry, found anything? Come to think of it, Kurumada was asking for Kutaro. We need someone with long arms. We need someone with long arms. What do you mean? True, I'm tall, but I got long arms too. At any rate, I'll help you if you need it. Let's get rolling. Let's get rolling, Mai. Let's get rolling. So slow, hurry up and get it. You really gonna talk to me like that? Kutaro reached into the hole and got the book. Obtained a blue book. It's sopping wet. Should be able to make out bits and pieces at least. Let's see. When Shin saw me today, he once again gave me a smile and playfully said good morning. What's this creepy book, a diary? Shin. Look at the front cover. It says Shin Tsukimi AI test data. AI test data? That's probably an experiment log written by Mida Realtor. Don't tell me the reason he got close to me was for this. Man, you really gotta spit out everything you know soon. Why should I tell you? Hey, quit it. They're your beloved allies, ain't they? No keeping secrets, yeah? I don't have any allies. Only enemies I haven't killed yet. Miss Sarah and Mida Realtor, they're hardly any different to me. The main course can wait for the end. Right now, it's Mida Realtor's turn. That's all it is, right? So for now, we'll hold hands and do our best, Miss Sarah. Come on now. If you don't hurry, you'll lose this game of tag, right? Yeah, right. Now ain't the time to worry about what's in the book. Sorry, let's hurry and catch Mida Realtor. Yeah. That's right. First, we'll win the game of tag. Let's resume our search, Master. Quit with that already. Insert the book. Animated staircase. What's this? This is a very dreamy situation. It's something that would often occur in like one of my dreams that I would have had when I was younger. Because I often would dream about weird building phenomena and things making staircases that weren't specifically designed to be staircases, and staircases that looked like you walked up them, but when you walked up closer you found the steps were huge and stuff like that. Heard a heck of a sound. What's this, stairs? Mida Realtor might be up there. Sarah Senpai, go on ahead. We'll call everyone over the PA. Alright, let's move, Sarah. Idiot, my head's going to fly off. You watch here that Mida Realtor doesn't escape until the broadcast ends. Roger that. We just gotta go, Sarah. Right, we won't let him get away again. Well, I mean... Staircase of bookshelves. We haven't seen Mida Realtor in any of the other rooms, so... Well, this won't solve it, but this'll advance the plot. Boss fight! Mida Realtor. Ah, so you came. Well, are you done passing around that dirty role of being it? It was sublime. Yes, and it was truly sublime. Oh, tell me more. More importantly, just checking, but a gun is against the rules of tag, right? Sure, as long as you're going to follow the rules. Kept us waiting, Mida Realtor. Your life as a runaway is over. I won't forgive you even if you apologize, meow. Now this is troubling. You're being disturbingly cocky. Oh, I really am troubled. Because look, I don't even have a collar to play tag with. What do we do now, meow? Even if we tag him, there's no point. Woof! What in the world? I did say you should have given me back that collar, didn't I? What will you do? If you give it back, I'll put it on. But of course, only once you leave here. Slowly. Or else do you want us to kill each other violently after all? Take your pick, Miss Sarah. Enough of this charade, Mida Realtor. What does that mean, Sal? Mida Realtor isn't being serious about this stupid game. He never once said that if you lose at tag, you die. I'm sure he's just waiting for something to happen. In short, what you've been doing is trying to destroy us from the inside. It's on our bodies. It's amazing how ridiculous you can be at a time like this. I mean our allies. Surely you don't mean he intends to have the dummies do something. Right. They were just puppets. They're in cahoots with Mida Realtor then, meow. But Suit and Specs and the others went through all the same stuff as us. Then why do you suppose not everyone has a symbol here? He's right, Hutaro and Maya aren't here. Don't tell me their aim is to. Let's look for Muscle Gorilla, meow. Pains me to say, but now is not the time to worry about Mida Realtor. Yellow is vacant. Red is doll. Blue is human. So they're all vacant. Okay. What is this? Huh. Where's Hutaro? Big Sasara. Where the graves are. I looked at the monitor showing the cemetery. Well, rest in peace. Hutaro. Gah. Sorry, Master. You. I was always thinking of when to do it. Hehehe. I'll tell you, the true objective of the dummies: to kill our partners before Mida Realtor dies. That's the only way we can survive. Have the dummies been waiting for an opportunity from the start? Such a terrible rule, isn't it? Big Sasar, we have to go. Yeah, to Hutaro. Wonder if you'll make it. We ran as fast as we could. Nearly tripping over ourselves, we headed for the cemetery where Hutaro was. A large knife stabbed into his back. The blood pouring out was burned into my mind. It's okay. If anyone can survive that, it's Hutaro. Hutaro? Muscle Gorilla, where are you, meow? Well, I could just gotten stabbed more times. It's okay. I'm alright. Hutaro? Never been more glad about working on my body than today, I tell you. How'd you screw that up? What a moron, to get killed before you could even. I ain't killed her. Huh. Just knocked her away a little. She probably just shut down. You didn't kill her? Are you stupid? Why would you go so easy on her? She seriously meant to take your life. This ain't what she really thinks. What? That goes for all you guys, right? Mida Realtor's got your lives in his hands, so you're just being forced to do this, right? We are the same, you and us. Hutaro? Just stop this. I'm sick of us pinning death on each other. Work with us, dummies. What do you say? We won't do nothing to you guys, Hunako. So let's get through this, you guys, too. Don't be stupid. Didn't you hear the rules? One or the other has to die. Is doing as you're told gonna lead to victory? We're gonna win. No more draws or defeats. If somebody turns traitor, how are we gonna see victory? We all gotta believe, or no miracle's gonna happen. We're going to become true allies now. Hutaro is crying. Not from the pain of his wound. The heartfelt cry is shaking the room. Let me treat that, Kyutaro. Mamoru, idiot, how can you fall for that? Oh, shut up. Shoot, we have nothing to use for treatment, but I wonder if we can do something. I've got this hood, but should I tear it up to help stop the bleeding? You're all such idiots. I mean, why not? These guys are interested. Seriously now, you're picturing defying us and winning, little Miss Middle Schooler? Shut up. Hey, I can't touch him right now. You help out here, Kurumada. What, me? Alright, the bleeding stopped. It ain't as bad as it looks. Doesn't really seem that way to me. Kaiji? Sit down, at least get some rest. Well, I can't move either. You can't leave an ally behind, right? Haha, you got that right. If we find anything for medical treatment, we'll bring it right away. Don't sweat that. Focus on doing what you gotta do. Yeah. I feel it. A sense of unity. Trust in the truest sense. Kyutaro has connected himself. He's bonded with us. Now, it's about time to end this tight game of tag. Gotta catch Mida Realtor and figure something out. Right. Ow, I figured that treatment alone wouldn't. It's alright, Sara. Kyutaro. No need to search. Tag is over. You put on a spare collar. Showing yourself as boldly as always. Gonna flaunt that gun again? No trust at all, huh? Fine, I'll give it to you. Mida Realtor took something out of his pocket and tossed it toward Kaiji. This is... Gah. It's my... Why do you have the one from... Kaiji suddenly began writhing. What is it? Click on the wrong person. Huh? What happened to Kaiji, I wonder? Mida Realtor, don't overexert yourself. Yeah. Why do you... Huh? Did I bring back some bad memories? So that's why you sought to join the force. Then was your goal to become a friendly neighborhood policeman? No, I just want to return it as promised. His good luck charm. Haha. Then go and give it to him. If he's still police, you'll see him soon. Right, his name was... Him? Huh? No, that won't be possible. Huh? He left the force, I'm sorry. Is that so? Even though he had his child, I suppose he took another path. Erk. Oh, that guy, huh? Yeah, he quit, sure enough. So he was your coworker? Yep, but I wouldn't get involved with him. Huh? It's hard to say it here, but he was a friend for trying to... He was fired for trying to expose a certain darkness among the police. He was always devoted to justice, so he could be a parent his kid would look up to. A darkness? What exactly was it? Do know, if I did, I might get fired too. Well then, who had him fired? It was Miss Megumi. You keep an eye on her too, so long as you want to stay with the police. My head. Calling all units, the suspect has a gun. No civilians present, you are authorized to fire, don't let him flee the scene. There's nowhere to run, drop your gun. He's lost his cool. I'll fire a warning shot, we need to stop him. Kaiji, watch out, he's gonna shoot. Turns out he didn't have a gun. Huh? That can't be. That shouldn't have happened. I wasn't aiming for... Kaiji, are you okay? I'm alright, but the suspect... Eh? I shouldn't have noticed. I shouldn't have seen his face. No way. Well, that kind of was revealed all in one chapter. There were no witnesses, so Megumi used her position to suppress the incident. She wanted to hide the murder of a subordinate as self-defense. Why do you know? How much of a grasp do you have on the police? How much indeed? Enough to feed false info about the gun. And enough to insert a fired policeman into your tragic story, maybe? Kaiji, watch out. He's gonna shoot. Haha, just as good an actor as I was then, aren't I? Haha. Wahahaha. I see, so that's it. I'll kill you. I'm going to kill you. Well, you seem motivated, haha. How nice hatred is. It lets me satisfy a person 100%. Give me that, Ronmaru. Tag me. Ow. Now you die, mightily earner. Let us play on the greatest of stages. What is this? It's called a boss fight. A graveyard for broken dolls. Mighty Realtor and Kaiji are staring each other down. Hey, don't be hasty, Kaiji Shinogi. Let's use our numbers to corner him. Save the game. And stop recording.